on many different platforms live, so you can ask anywhere and we will see it. And the replay will be available pretty much everywhere tomorrow. So now, Ty, to you. So tell me about yourself, because we have a lot of pitch grounders, a lot of new pitch grounders here who don't know you yet. And tell us about your journey and about ConvertPages.
Well, it started about probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was really into design. I was actually selling music, my own music online, and then I started realizing that I wanted to be a part of something else. I wanted to try to figure out how to be in an online business. And just around that time, I had a really good opportunity come up. One of my friends was building an app, the app Converttree, and he asked me for a few hours of my time. And what I ended up doing was designing the entire dashboard of Converttree, showing you the analytics, the internal funnel analytics. I didn't even know what funnels were when I designed it, but for some reason they liked it, and they liked it so much that he asked me, the question he legitimately asked me was, how would you like to be the captain of your own ship? And I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what do you mean? Are we going on a voyage? What's going on? But he just said, no, listen, you know, you have the vision, you have the understanding. I don't know how this happened. And so I felt like it was just a God moment, you know, that I really felt like, man, I guess I was built to do this. And yeah, so came in immediately, started to, we launched Converttree and had incredible success. But I quickly realized that the market needed something else. And we were using different funnel builders at the time that were blowing up during that time, and just started to notice instantly that as a company myself, I was hitting bottleneck after bottleneck after bottleneck in regards to building funnels. And the first thing that ever happened was we tried to sell Converttree on converttree.com. But we had to actually get another subdomain to use the company. You know, I'm not going to mention any names, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about. That we used this company to try to build our funnels, and we couldn't bring those order forms onto our WordPress site because we knew WordPress was the way to utilize SEO to the max, right? Mm-hmm. We knew that, you know, being able to craft that, like Converttree is scoring on the top of Google. So we knew, hey, this is the tool we want to be to become discoverable. But then at the same time, it's like when we wanted to go through the order process, there was nothing. That was when I started to feel the pain. And normally pain is kind of the building block of invention. You know, they say that, you know, problems are the forging ground of inventions.
Yes.
And that's when I realized, I wonder if there's a way for me to build a funnel anywhere, literally anywhere. Like in my members area, inside of our app, I want to build funnels that are right where the user is, on our blog, everywhere. I want to build funnels everywhere, including my own URL or a provided URL. I wanted to do it all. I wanted to say, yes, I like this, but I also want this. And every time we would build a pop-up or build this or build that. And so that was kind of the birthing place of ConvertPages. I took some of my money, some of my inheritance money that I got, and I said, I'm going to build it. And I built it, and it was halfway through, and all of a sudden things started changing in the industry, especially in our business. You know, we got bought out. So I thought, oh man, here goes my job, here goes everything. What's going to happen? You know, I'm CEO of the business now, and what's going to happen? Well, it turns out that they love the product, and they pulled it into a part of what Converttree is doing. And then I wanted to show people, now you can build funnels. So we started onboarding people on, and that was when Marketplan was born, because people were like, well, how do I build funnels? And we were like, well, let's build a product for that too. And so we've kind of just made these 3 products that help you. We kind of work backwards, you know, analytics, and then we went backwards to, you know, to funnel building, and then we went even further back to planning and executing those funnels and to-do lists and stuff like that. So we're very passionate about it all, and we plan on delivering on it all. And I'm just so excited to have come this far and seen ConvertPages come from being a little baby to now being a powerhouse in regards to our personal marketing. I mean, we are we are doing things in our marketing that are normally like my CTO, Tyler, he's just like, man, this would never be possible with anything else. You know, we are literally coming through the little strand of what's even possible. And so I'm excited to share ConvertPages with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it and it's so powerful. Like, it's, you almost can't compare it to anything like out there yet, but it's actually not like a few months old product, right? You've been building it for a couple of years now.
Yes, we've been building it for about 2 years. We had an early adopters phase. I thank the early adopters every day. I'm thankful for the early adopters every day, because I'm just so amazed at how people can believe in a different kind of product. Because like I said, ConvertPages, everyone was asking the same question when we first released the fact that we would even be a product, is like, what is this? And we were like, it's anything you want it to be. Like, you know, we don't really know what to say. It converts everyone everywhere all the time, you know? And so when people started to get the idea, then they started to jump on and say, all right, Ty, you seem like a little bit of a mad scientist, but we're going to jump on board and see what's going on. And so we've had so many faithful people just come alongside us and say, you've got me, I'm here to help you build this. And we're so thankful for every single person that stuck on with us and said, like, we want to build something great. And now we're kind of coming to that place where it is great, and now people are just seeing it and they're going, oh man, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. And we're saying, yep, it's the technology. We see ourselves as the glue. Like, ConvertPages is the glue. You know, you've got your autoresponder, you got your you know, all these different things that you're using, chatbots and payment gateways, and all these things. And then you've got, you know, the prospect and the person. And they may be anywhere. They may be on your blog, in your site. They may be in an app, on a phone, or whatever. They need to get converted anywhere they are. And that's the thing that ConvertPages helps you do. And so we see ourselves kind of like the glue, and then we like sending off things to every one of these guys, telling them what to do, sending off webhooks, Zapier stuff, you know, integrations, you know, putting people on and off of lists, making sure everything is done. Even changing subscriptions. Like we've actually got that feature, which when I tell people that, they're like, what? Like, yeah, you can take someone off a subscription, put them on a subscription. Just crazy stuff that, like, normally, like, you know, you would say, like, most people, like, well, do we really need that? Well, there's going to come a day when you're going to need it, because we've needed it. And so we built it. We built something a little selfishly in some ways, but when people come to us, they're like, how do we do this? We're like, easy, just go ahead and do this. Here's a tutorial on how to do it. They're like, wow, like, I didn't know this was even possible, you know? So
I really like how you evolved from like many different products to this. And right now you have like this complete suite to do pretty much everything you need regarding the funnels, right? It's so exciting to see like your journey, to see how you grow as a company. It's so cool. So yeah, anyway, we have a couple of questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Usually these questions are about, how can we buy? Where is the buy now button? Guys, buy now button will go live on November 29th. Right now you cannot buy yet, but the thing you can do is you can be watching our webinars. We will go live every single day. So please join us tomorrow, day after, and on Friday as well. But now, Ty, I think we can jump right into the topic, which is why every business needs a sales funnel. Because from me personally, I see from every side, every corner of the internet, hey, you should have your own sales funnel. But when it comes to executing, it's not that simple. And I think that a lot of people have this same problem. So why don't we dive right into it right now and discuss this topic?
Yeah, so, you know, a lot of times I'll start off and then I have a little bit of a presentation, but I'll talk to you about the reason why a sales funnel works. You know, a lot of times people want to go the website route, right? So you got WordPress, and we got, you know, a way to make a website. A lot of times you can do it for free, or you could buy some sort of, you know, lifetime membership to some builder or whatever the case might be. And you think, hey, I've got everything I need. But really, you don't have everything you need. And the problem behind that is that, yes, these other builders, these other tools, they basically let you build websites, and a website is great, but a funnel is something completely different. And the reason why the funnel craze, or the reason why people keep saying you need a funnel, is because of the crazy amount of difference of conversions that happen with funnels rather than websites. Because websites, you know, a lot of people don't convert on them because they're informational. Whereas funnels are about action. They're about
Yes.
taking that person and saying, take action. And the reason why we've deployed funnels, like I said, we even our actual website is a funnel. Like I can show you websites that we've built where we have like 5 different funnels on one page. And the reason we do that is because we want that every single action a person could take on our website always leads to some funnel. And the reason why is because when you have a funnel, it's almost like you're drawing people through the customer process. A lot of times people they will look at a website and they will say, interesting. But with a funnel, you're basically saying, hey, what do you want to do about it? With a website, you're saying, this is who we are. With a funnel, you're saying, this is who we are, and now you got to do something about it. Do you want to sign up? Do you want to do this? You want to learn this? You want to have that? It is a more powerful, more conveying, more pervasive way of basically saying, hey guys, we do something and we do this well. Would you like to know more about it? Or would you like to purchase this? Or would you like to have this? And it's a way of you actually converting that person. So don't get me wrong when I say you can build parts of funnels with WordPress and other tools like that. But the problem is you'll never be able to convert them the whole entire way. And so what a funnel does is it says you go from visitor to lead, from lead to sale, from sale to lifetime member. And you have to use either 15 different tools to do that, or you could just use one really well-built funnel builder to do all that. And so that's kind of the reason, like you were saying earlier, Jakub, you said, Ty, like you've made this suite, right? The reason why we did that is because we realized that like we were using upwards of 20 tools, like 20 tools to convert a customer. That's like crazy. You need like some tech wizard to do it. This is the reason why you're saying most people find it difficult to do. Most people are finding building funnels difficult because it's taking about 20 tools to actually do it right. Well, I've got to book an appointment, so I need to get like Calendly or some appointment booker there. Then I got to embed that on my website. Then I got to make sure I have the builder for that thing so I can do that. Then I got to make sure I've got this. Then I got to make sure I've got
integrated with Zoom. So yeah,
it's just this. It's a big thing. And by the time the person who's got the idea, right, you get a good idea. Like, man, I want to sell this, or I think this would be great. By the time you actually get done, you're so done. You don't even want to. Now you have to think about. Now I got to put ads out. Now I got to make sure that I have customer support. It's just to do it as one person. It's just like I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have the ability. I don't know if I can. And it seems overwhelming. And so what we did was, I told Tyler, I told our developers, I said, if we get to the place where we've built ConvertPages and we are not able to convert someone in like one day, like if we can't build a funnel in a day, we've failed. And so when we started building it, we started saying, what if someone had a good idea, and by the end of the day, they themselves could put this idea together and have a full built integrated system to do it? That was the objective. That was the whole idea. And so what a funnel is, like, to get back to that question, the reason why people are not leveraging funnels is, like I said, because of the amount of infrastructure required to make that happen. If I wanted to convert someone as a lead here, and then later I need to serve them emails, and then after that I have to give them a customer. Well, normally the gap that's missing is you're sending them emails as a lead, but then they get a customer email, but then you've got to run these checks in your autoresponder. If I sent this email and they became a customer, then take them out. And then if not, send them this email. And then if they did, send them that email. And then if they didn't, send them this email. And then if they did, and you have to always do these checks, you have to do like 25 checks. We removed that. We decided, hey, remove that. Why don't you just have it so if they're on the lead list and they buy at any point, pull them out of that list, put them on the customer list and start them on that sequence. And so we're finding that funnel builders everywhere, and different page building experiences, they're a piece of the puzzle, but no one's brought the whole puzzle to you and said, here's the puzzle, here's the whole puzzle, here's every piece you need, all in one package. Now there's other, like I said, other bigger funnel builders that cost lots of money that are trying to do this, but you'll find that even though they're trying to do that, they're still not, they're kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. So we didn't try to go after being everything at once. We just wanted to be a very solid, consistent funnel conversion sequence builder that could go from here to convert to that customer. We felt like you need to capture leads, you need to have great landing pages, you need to be able to transfer those leads into different sequences and segment them, and then you need to be able to convert them to a customer. And then after they're a customer, you need to be able to get that lifetime membership from them. So we decided that was our goal. We wanted to be able to take people through the customer journey, no matter where they were. Sometimes they're going to read a blog from you, sometimes they're going to read something else. We need to be able to create conversions conversationally. And that's the reason why most people don't do it, is because you bought some pop-up builder, or you bought some other thing you built, and you've got all these tools. The problem is, do you have the smarts? And when I say smarts, I'm not calling anyone here stupid. I'm saying when I was doing this, we built way less funnels. To build one funnel was like,
and I mean, it's not only about the technical solutions and all the integrations. It's always about as well about the information you put in there, about the knowledge, about the how to build it, what are the steps, what are the copywriting, and so on. And I'm actually glad that we will cover this as well in our webinars: how to build it, how to create your offer. Because if your offer sucks, well, you can have the best funnel, but nobody will buy it. And we'll give you both of these parts, basically: how to build it from technical perspective, and how what content to put there, and how to structure your offer, and so on.
That's right. And that was the goal, is to not just create, like you said, not just create another funnel builder. It was to create something that could do everything that you would normally do with a funnel builder, but go beyond that. Like I said, I mean, one of the biggest bottlenecks that we're finding is we have a feature with ConvertPages called muscle memory. And we found that when we were selling ConversionFly, we would have people come opt in on ConversionFly. Then we would take them to our funnel builder, because we had to take them off of our, WordPress site to convert here. And whenever we converted them here, they had to re-enter their name, their email address, everything, because our funnel builder wasn't speaking the same language as our WordPress page. So now with ConvertPages, you can put an order form, just an order form, on your WordPress site, or just an opt-in form on your WordPress site. And then from there, or you can put a pop-up or anything on here that signs them up, take them straight to the actual page, which is your URL, your own custom URL, and it autofills your name, your email address, your phone number, any of the things that you put in there before will autofill, so that all they have to do is now do whatever information you have next. This helps with what we call two-step order form processes, which allow you to capture data before you actually ask them for money. Because a lot of people, if you ask them for money in the beginning, they won't do it. You're cutting most of your conversions out. But what we do is, like with ConversionFly, we basically say, hey, enter your name and email address and get a free 15-day trial. They enter their name, their email address, and then we take them to the order form and say, complete this order form. And then they say, half of them say, nah, I don't want to do that, but we've already got their email address. So when we've got their email address, now we just start sending them emails about, check how beneficial this is. Don't you want to take this 15-day trial? Hey, let me show you something awesome. Let me do this. And finally, we start converting more and more and more and more people through the funnel. And then, not to mention, leveraging bump offers and upsells, right? So being able to, after they buy a ConversionFly account, we have a $49 offer that we give them. We say, listen, these are the greatest, built by one of the world's top direct response marketers. These are the best maps on how to convert these people. And people will say, yeah, I'll buy it. So normally when we're spending money on ads, we want to have an upsell there to be able to offset our ad spend. And what we see is people come through the door, they get a free trial, which that costs us money, right? To give them the software for 15 days for free. But when they buy that $49, they pay for them and maybe another visitor. So they may pay for 2 visitors there. And that's why we use upsells, is to break even on the funnels that we're making. And so, man, I'm so passionate about seeing other businesses do this, Jakub, because it's like, if people could understand that this is the way to convert online, they would do it more. I can't tell you, I've spoken, even to pitch ground SaaS owners that have you know, these wonderful products, beautiful products, and I'll ask them just as like a by the way, like, hey, like what other funnels are you building? And they're saying like, I don't really build funnels. All that we have is our pricing page, and that's how people come through the door. And I say to them, you don't have like a web class or like a webinar, or you don't have something? And they're like, well, you know, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I mean, how do I build that? And I'm like, well, you know, I don't want to say, I don't want to try and like say, well, you should get ConvertPages, but I say to them like, are you building funnels for your business? And they say no. And I say to them, honestly, if you're not building funnels for your business, then what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? And so we build funnels for onboarding. We build funnels for a customer conversion. We build funnels for gathering leads. We build funnels for web classes, webinars, anything that we do as a company. Even like we built a funnel for releasing the live feature for Marketplan.io. It was called the 5 till live webinar. And we legitimately released that webinar, and everybody loved it. And we did it on ConvertPages provided URL. We didn't even get our own URL. We just thought, we're in a rush. Let's go ahead and just use ConvertPages, use the own URL. We shot people there, and we saw a ton. And we tracked the whole thing, you know, with Marketplan to show people what we were doing. But we were using ConvertPages and Marketplan like right neck and neck together.
Yes.
And it was just a beautiful thing to see, you know, how these pieces of tech can be leveraged together, you know.
And I mean, you are helping people to come up with the templates, because you prepared like hundreds of templates, right?
That's right. We have over 500 funnel, over 100 and something funnel templates, but over 500 actual step templates. So regardless of what niche, what situation you find yourself in, book funnels, real estate funnels, anything that you're doing, you're going to find a funnel that's going to work for you. Not only that, but we have dynamic section blocks that allow you to build a never before. You know, that's the one thing. As I was talking to you, Jakub, you said the one thing you hated about other competitors of bigger companies that are building funnels, you said like every funnel ends up looking just the same. You have a look, right? And that was the frustrating thing. It's like you couldn't get out of that look. You just look like everyone else. And so what we've done is we've provided all these beautiful sections so that you can build something that's unique to you, your brand, the way you like to market yourself. Sometimes you get in a funnel builder and you just know what you want. And we wanted to provide it for people to be able to build from scratch, or build from sections, or build from steps, or even build from full funnel templates. So we've built like a plethora of all of those things that you can have access to whatever you want at any point.
And guys, we'll actually tell you how exactly you should choose the right sales funnel for you tomorrow. So if you're watching, if you want to know more, please join tomorrow as well. So Ty, I think you prepared some slides, right, about why every business needs a sales funnel. So why don't we dive into it? And sure. Meanwhile, before you set it up, I will check if we have some questions. Where is the link to buy? Again, I would buy anything from these guys. From them. Marketplan is the most
link to buy
LTD I have ever bought. Carlos, it will go live on November 29th. So please stay tuned.
Absolutely. Any other questions?
Is this better than Converttree?
Is this better than Converttree? So I guess that's a good question to answer. Just before we get started here, you know, Converttree is a really good page builder that allows you to convert leads. There's lead funnels. There's what's the other one called? Lead pages. There's all these different ones, right, that you could possibly buy. But the problem is that you're only able to convert leads with these people. Converting leads is half the story. When I say half the story, you know, unless you're actually getting on the phone and closing that client online, you're never going to be able to create an automated business by just converting leads. And so when I say Converttree, listen, that's great. I mean, if you can convert offers with some of these funnel builders, that's fine. That's great. But the thing that like we want to focus on is the entire customer journey. We have, you know, our technology allows you to actually sell upsells way later, you know, get webinar registrations way later in the process. And that's the real goal behind why we built what we built. is because we wanted to have something that you could use at any stage. Want to convert leads? Cool. Want to convert customers? Cool. Want to make order forms? Yes. Want to make upsells? Yes. Want to create receipts? Yes. We wanted to have it so that you could have everything that you need. Another thing about things like Converttree and all these other platforms is they're not fully customizable. And so a lot of times when you're trying to create something unique, well, you end up just looking like someone else because they've got their template, and you have to basically fill in on the side of what their template is. And that's fine. I mean, again, if you're just trying to convert a few people, but when you're trying to kick up your funnel game and you want to look like you want to look like your brand, your way, you want to build an entire legitimate funnel. It's our builder. We call it our infinity builder, and it lets you build anything. We have a completely Google kind of bootstrap structured system that allows you to go up to 12 columns wide, so you can build anything. Like the sky's the limit, So that's the goal, is to just create something that's deeper than just, oh, like, let me just get a page up real quick. Page up real quick is not normally how you build a funnel that converts online. Page up real quick is how you sell to other people who have a dream of funnel but never get a funnel. Being able to build a real funnel online means that you have to actually think about your prospect.
Yes.
And sometimes it's about moving that button just up a little bit. Sometimes it's about moving that headline or making that headline just a bit bigger. If you're unable to customize and put everything in its place the way it should be, split test those things, which again, ConvertPages allows you to split test and score based on leads, based on goals later on in the funnel. If someone hits another step later on in the funnel, you can have a bunch of things being split tested at a time, and a bunch of steps being split tested at a time, a bunch of pages being split tested at a time, being able to say which one converts to the next page, which one gave me more leads, or which one gave me more sales. This is where you're going to start to measure and say, man, okay, I need to move this up. Maybe I need to get a combination of both A and B and try a C option here. This is where ConvertPages allows you to really start to convert online. So yeah, so the reason why I use this convert anywhere is because ConvertPages' goal is to help you convert the right person at the right time every time. It's just like a good relationship and a bad relationship, Jakub. I can have a relationship that is really good because you say the right thing. You don't want to go on the first date and ask someone to marry you. That's yes. A little awkward. You don't want to be like, hey, you
need to create those touch points.
I know you just ordered your fried rice, but will you marry me? It's like, well, I wasn't expecting all this right now. So a lot of times we have to build our conversions as if they're conversations. And that's actually here what I put conversions are conversations. If you realize that building a funnel is more than just saying, that you have a certain idea or a certain concept, I'm going to see if this converts. Now, are you saying it in a way that your user or the prospect feels like they actually have either that same problem or that same thing going on in their life? So if I were to say to Jakub, Jakub, did you ever, I don't know, like, did you ever have this issue with your hairstyle where you didn't want to do it in the morning? Well, I sell hats, like I have to make a conversation happen, because otherwise you'll say, well, I don't even think I need that. I don't think I'll ever need that. And then you'll just say no. So I have to create something compelling, something that says, hey, why do you think you would need this, and allow you to see that for the value of it. And if you do have a problem and you're not even aware that you do, I have to be able to show you through conversations why you probably need my solution. Sometimes people don't even know why they need you, and they do. Some businesses are having big issues and you could help them, but they don't know because you haven't had that conversation with them. And so what funnels do is allow you to actually have that conversation without you actually being there, which means you convert more people in that conversation. So here's
there are different like awareness steps, like as you mentioned, problem aware, solution aware, and product aware, right? So if I know about the problem, I can then find a solution. But sometimes it's better to talk to these people different way, right? Depending on the stage they are in.
That's right. And so like, that's why with segmenting funnels and conversion and convert pages, you could take, like on your blog, if someone's reading about, let's say you're doing financial security, for instance, right? You have a financial security blog. On that blog, you could have a little pop-up come up that says, hey, are you financially secure? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. And when they say, yes, I am, you have a great, I'm glad to hear that. Have you heard about scaling your financial security? And then if they say, no, I am not financially secure, you could say to them, have you heard of our book that we want to give to you for free? That's called about my financial security and why it's easier than I thought it was. Wow, like, yes, I want the book and you're going to give it to me for free. You can have a free plus shipping offer on the no, and you can have another offer on the yes, I'm already financially secure. Well, learn how to scale your financial security. Oh, wow, there's a book for that too. Now you've converted two different people, like you said, Jakub, one that's solution aware and one that doesn't even know they have the
Yes.
problem. And that's why conversions matter. That's why converting the right person at the right time matters. So you go through a customer journey, and a lot of times this is what the customer journey looks like. They start out as a prospect, and then here we go. Maybe they search you on SEO, and then maybe they visit your site. And after they visit their site, they click a retargeting ad because they left your site. And so now you want to bring them in on a funnel. So you show them a blog post that's maybe interesting to them. And then that now they opt in on that blog post because you have a funnel on that blog post, or you have a pop-up on that blog post, right? Then they watch a video series because they opted in, and now you said to them, do you want to go on it? They clicked yes on their email, and now they're inside of a video series. Then they attended a webinar that you told them about, and they opted in on that, and then they buy, then they become a customer. This is normally what a customer journey looks like. Customers are not going to buy just, oh, they searched you on SEO, now you're good. A lot of people will tell you, dude, to get discoverable, you got to get SEO down. Do I agree? Yes, I do. But if you leave it there and you just say, I have my website and SEO, and you're unable to retarget them, give them a good blog post, enable them to opt in on that blog post, send them a video series, give them a great webinar, a web class, you're never going to get this. You're never going to get someone to buy. And this is why the conversion journey or the customer journey is so important. So what we did with ConvertPages is try to hit all of these. How do we do all of this? So we allow you to build sites. We allow you to build opt-ins and webinar opt-ins, and we allow you to create things that help you, convert on your blog. We allow you to create video series. We allow you to, create webinars or web classes. And so this is a really important piece of the puzzle. The next is smart funnels, right? So what happens, right? This is normally what happens. You don't normally have this kind of logic, Jakub, inside of a funnel builder. They visit your funnel and you ask them a question. This one does not answer the question, visitor doesn't answer a question, or visitor does answer a question. Well, if they answer a question and they come back to your site, why would you show them the same thing twice? This is like what Einstein, I think it was Einstein, or it could be someone else, but they said the definition of insanity is doing the same thing twice, expecting a different result. So why would I just show them the same old page? Why would I show them the same old opt-in? Why would I show them the same old thing? No, it's like, I have to say, listen, the second time they come, I want to show them something different. Maybe I asked them that question the first time, they didn't answer the second time. Maybe I just want to show them the opt-in box. Maybe I want to show them an exit pop. Maybe when they try to exit the page, I say, hold on, I want to give you a special today. Maybe that's what I need to do. So why can't I do that? Well, then they would opt in. Then I can add them to my autoresponder. But then if they don't opt in again, I can show them the final offer on their third time they come in. And then if this one answers the question, well, maybe the second time he comes in, I just show him a different opt-in box because I already know he's interested. And then I can add him. But if he doesn't opt in, I can show an engaged prospect message to say, hey, you answered the question this. Now let's talk about that. And put a video right on a pop-up or do something right there. This is why smart funnels are the future, is because if I know that a user is taking an action, right? We have like you guys just ran a Capturely deal, right? Where you're showing people hey, like this is how many people clicked this button. This is how many people clicked that button. This is how many people took this action. The question I have is, it's great to know that information, but then what are you going to do after that? What are you going to like? What are you going to do? Like, if they click that button, well, now what? Well, maybe you should show them something that's pertaining to the fact that they said yes. Instead, you can maybe be showing them the wrong message at the wrong time. And when you show them this second pop-up, when they've already said the yes to the question, you're showing the wrong message to the wrong person at the wrong time. And that's the reason why you need something that's conversational. You need a tool that's conversational. You need a funnel builder that's conversational, part of the process that says, if they come to my blog, like we have rules, right? So we have rules in the ConvertPages where it says, if they come to this blog post and they scroll more than 60%, then show them the pop-up. If they come to the blog post and they try to exit, then show them this on their second visit. So we can continually re-engage these people, and that's how you get conversations going. And when you have conversations going, then once you've got their lead, now you've got a good conversation. You already know their history, and now you can understand, based on where you put them in your autoresponder, how to convert them all the way over to the order form and then the upsell. And next thing you know, you're converting customers online, and people are saying, how do you do that? And you're saying, I'm just having good conversations. I'm just building good smart funnels, good conversations through that. So what you need is you need a full-fledged funnel builder, right? You need something that can convert on your own domain, can convert, leads, visitors, do order forms like this one right here. So you need to be able to build it anywhere. You need to be able to build landing pages. You need to build opt-in forms. You need opt-in forms to capture leads. You need order forms. You need upsells. You need receipts. You need all these things in a funnel builder, and that's what we're providing. But you can get these from other people as well. I'm not saying, giving you this slide to say we're the only ones who do this. Other people do this as well. But like I said, being able to put that with smart technology, that's where the game changer comes in. Here's where prospects are taking action, right? So a lot of times people that want to read, they want to consume good content. If you're going to write a really good blog post, these percentages are not like actual averages, but this is based on our experience. Most of the time, we get most of our users to read blogs. But most of the people on our email list will read a blog, but they won't, sign up on our website, or they won't, see that hello bar that's on the top of our main site. But maybe on a pop-up, they'll say, yeah, I am interested in taking that journey. I don't necessarily want to buy your product right now, but I do want your free information. I don't necessarily want to go about doing this, but I do want what you're offering right now. And then, like I said, they may not convert on that, but if you're not allowing the conversation to go from your blog to the pop-up, to the signups, to the hello bars, you're missing out on all these conversions. You're missing out on, if you're just going to say, I'm just going to shoot them an offer and I'm just going to have this and this, you're missing out on all this. You're missing out on all this, and you're missing out on all this. So let me show you. Like if you have, let's say you're not leveraging your blog for your conversions, you're gonna X this out. You're not gonna have 62% more conversions on there. And let's say, for instance, you are using pop-ups, but you're not using them conversationally. Well, now you don't actually know where those leads have come from. So because you can't offer them something else from there, you might as well take those guys out. But maybe let's just make it half. Maybe you just have half the amount of conversions here. Well, that's a lot of conversions missed out. And then not only that, but if you're not able to contextually understand what kind of offer they're going to need and when they're landing on what page, well, then you can basically say that your web signups are going to go down to, let's just say they're average. So you have these, and let's say your hello bars are uncontextual because you don't know what they're interested in. So, hey, you can basically X these out. And now you've just got website signups, maybe a couple of blogs read. Let's just say we have like probably 1/5 here of the amount of conversions. And let's say you've got one pop-up on your blog that just says, stay in touch with our newsletter. That doesn't say anything about what they're interested in. You haven't segmented them. You haven't told them anything. So you've got 1/5 of that audience that's actually interested in your offer. Your website signups are about 23%, and now you're sitting here with half of the conversions from your pop-ups. What do you think how many people you think you're going to get as customers? Not a very high percentage. Not a very high percentage at all. And that's the reason why I believe that you should have your prospects, they're taking action everywhere. Prospects are interacting with content everywhere on Facebook. They're doing it straight from that to quizzes. They're doing all these things, and you need to be able to speak their language and be able to put things in places. And we allow you to build it all. You can build, surveys where that people can say, if they answer this question, go to this step. If they answer that question, go to that step. If they say this, go to this. You can build entire questionnaires that allow you to go to that very offer that allows you to convert that person at the right time. So this is why we did pop-ups, inline embeds, full page embeds, pages on your URL, pages on your custom domain. You can see here's a hello bar. Here's an order form that pops up, on your page. That's just a full page funnel. This is a full page experience. This is a pop-up on your blog. This is a pop-up on your main website. You can do it from, someone clicking this button, this read more button right here. And all of a sudden you've got this questionnaire that comes up. You can have all kinds of funnels anywhere. And this is where, why people are not building funnels, because maybe you have, a hello bar, or maybe you have a way to build order forms, but you're having to put duct tape on all of these solutions to actually provide that customer journey that we talked about before. This is where marketing gets more difficult. This is where marketing gets way more complicated, because you're sitting there going, man, now I have to build this, and I have to have this system, and then I probably have to get a Zapier integration because I don't know how these are going to connect, and then that's going to be $62 a month because I've got this much web traffic, and then it just starts getting out of control. And so what we want to do is build a tool that was going to bring it all in and say, hey, why don't you convert anywhere right now, regardless of where you're at. So that's pretty much my slides. I don't have much else. I mean, honestly, it just comes down to the customer journey. Like I said, if you are looking to be able to create customer journeys, you could either do this. Like I said, I mean, it's not impossible. There are other funnel builders out there. We're not saying that ConvertPage is the only solution. What I'm saying is it is possible with other solutions out there. But the reason you need a funnel, at the very least, you need to get a funnel for your business. Because if you're not converting leads contextually, you're probably missing out on a lot of conversions, because if you're having one conversation with 5 different people, you're missing out on, you're doing 1/5 of what you could be doing online.
Yes.
Having different conversations, making your conversions, like I said here in this slide, conversions are conversations. Understanding that is going to be the difference maker when it comes to you being able to do that. So hopefully that makes sense, Jakub, and hopefully we have some questions. I can go ahead and answer those.
We have so many questions. Like we have, I believe, like 25 questions so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thanks a lot, guys, for all of them. I was noting them, and I will be answering them now. So let me quickly share my screen.
Go ahead.
All right, sharing my screen now. Okay, so I did it really quickly. So the first question, I'm confused about the difference in the analytics between Conversion.fly and Marketplan.io. Can you elaborate briefly?
Yeah, sure. The difference between Conversion.fly and Marketplan.io, Marketplan.io is built for 4 different phases, right? It's built for planning, execution, projections, and then of course optimization with the live mode. Now the live mode lets you do like different kinds of analytics. So you're doing CPC, EPC, how many visitors, how many leads, how many sales. Conversion.fly is much more about the customer, by being able to create audiences, right? doesn't really, you can get the same results from just like your initial conversions, understanding what's working, what's not working with Marketplan as you can with ConversionFly. But where ConversionFly goes deeper is ConversionFly goes into the funnel analytics, like what was your order form completion rate? What was your opt-in rate? What was your lifetime customer value? What was, what was your break-even speed? What was, we say all these things that are like, whoa, like where in the world are they coming from? What are the main search terms that are being put in there? What are the main things that people are looking for? What are the referral URLs? What are the actual like pieces of the puzzle that you can start creating an audience? Like what type of people, like when your customer comes to the door, we show you where they're from. Sometimes we even show you what industry they're in, depending on what information that is available. We show you all of like who they are. We show you their picture. So let's say, for instance, you have a funnel up and you start converting them. Well, with Marketplan, you can see, wow, look how many visitors, leads, sales, great numbers. ConversionFly, people. Because if I say, well, who converted? Well, we don't know really. We just know that we had a lot of sales and a lot of leads. Great.
Yeah.
But what if we know that people over 50 are the people that converted? Well, you'd probably start making your offers more attain to people over 50. Then you'd make more conversions. So it's about scaling that audience and being able to make what's called a customer profile.
Okay.
Knowing your customers is a very key part of ConversionFly. And that's the difference between ConversionFly and Marketplan.io.
All right, thank you. Another question. I like Marketplan.io with 2 projects with ConvertPages developing at the same time. Do you have enough resources to keep updating both of them at the same time?
Absolutely. So actually, we had someone post about this earlier last week saying, hey, you guys should just become Marketplan. You just become Marketplan. That was not the vision. In the beginning of this whole thing, the vision was not to just create Marketplan. Marketplan is continuing. We have version 2 coming out. We have just finished the dashboard. We are now working on the in-app chat, which we're going to bring to mobile eventually. The goal is to just continue to just hack away at the big idea that is Marketplan.io. Marketplan.io in the next year is going to become probably the only app you will need to do anything marketing. Tasks, even on your phone, you're going to be able to do mapping, planning, projecting. You're going to be able to do everything mobilely as well as on your desktop, as well as on your iPad. You're going to be able to do, or your tablet, you'll be able to do everything from everywhere. And of course, then, that's the idea. The goal with, and so, what you see with Marketplan is an evolution of a product, because no one has ever had it. So it's a class on its own. There's no competitor that is even doing half of what it is that we're actually trying to do here with Marketplan. So we know that we're not going to stop because we need this app. I use Marketplan every single day. In our business, we are using Marketplan now. So trust me when I say we feel the same pains that you do, like, oh, we wish it could do that. I wish there was a way to actually have all my tasks go into one place. That's what we're building now. We're building those things as we speak. Those things take time, those things take energy, but we're going to get there. But I'll tell you this, with ConvertPages, we don't slow down either. And the reason why is because we want to become the best, most used funnel builder that's not the jack of all trades. That's not, oh yeah, you can build this, you can build that. We do everything, but we do it mediocre. No, we want to build professional, quality customer experiences, regardless of where people are. And we're going to be executing on that, making sure that this app is dialed for that reason. You would say
you gave me a good example.
Resources.
You gave me a good example, like that some of the users were asking about members area, and you actually don't want to build it because who really uses members area, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we ever built a members area, Jakub, it would be because everyone is really happy with what we've built, and then we can build that. We're not going to come out and say, we do this, we do that, we do this, we do this. And then every time you try to use that tool, it's like, I'd rather just go get Kajabi. I'm just going to use ConvertPages for half of what it's used for. No, we want to deliver on perfection when it comes to the funnel building process. When we have perfected that and everybody says, hey, it would be nice for this, we might do some other stuff. But that's not our focus. Our focus is to build a funnel builder. Trust me when I say we are using ConvertPages to convert customers for Marketplan, to convert customers for ConvertPages. We're not going to stop using ConvertPages. We're going to stop making it better because we use it. Okay. Like we are the ones using it. So definitely we're not going to stop building something that we use when we come up with the same frustrations that our own users come up with. We're not like we're using some other product and then saying, oh, like you should buy our product. No, like we use Marketplan and we use ConvertPages. Those are our fundamental core of our business. So we built it kind of selfishly, but then we realized this is something that everybody needs. We need to set the marketplace free.
All right. So to answer this question, yes, you will have enough resources.
Yes.
All right. Question from Darren. How does it compare to Converttree?
How does it compare to Converttree? Well, I mean, Converttree, I mean, they're really good at what they do. I'm not going to sit here. You will always know that I'm not the kind of person to sit here and talk about how bad or how much better and all those things. Converttree is great in what they do. They help you build pages, and they are a drag and drop, which means they don't use Bootstrap, and they let you do whatever you can do. I don't want to even talk about the cons of Converttree. If you like Converttree, and that's your system, then we encourage people, like, you can use ConvertPages with that. If you like ClickFunnels, you can use ConvertPages with that. You can actually embed ConvertPages on ClickFunnels if you really wanted to. I'm not sure if you would, but my point is, what we did with ConvertPages is we are trying to do something fundamentally new. Like I said, with Converttree, if you had a blog, you can't build a blog with Converttree, right? If you had a blog on WordPress and then you capture someone's opt-in, let's say you're using, I don't know, Brizzy, Divi, you name the builder.
Yeah.
You convert someone as a lead, and then you take them to an order form on Converttree. Well, now what? They're going to re-enter their name and information, or you've got to get a developer involved. With ConvertPages, you can put that pop-up on your blog, and when they come to your order form, hey, information is already filled out. Not only that, but when they opt in, you don't just get to put them on one list, you get to put them on multiple lists and take them off a bunch of multiple lists. That's why we built it. We didn't build ConvertPages because there weren't other good funnel builders out there. We built ConvertPages because every time Tyler, our CTO, had to go and build a funnel, he was stuck in funnel land for like a month before we had a good funnel come out. We wanted to build a funnel in a day. We wanted to build a well-executed funnel in one day.
Yeah.
And we wanted it to do everything that we needed it to do without us having to just, you see, because it's one thing to just give someone a template, right? I can give you a template, but then it's what you do with that template. What happens when that person opts in? Are you going to now put the hours in on your autoresponder to take them off, put them on, take them off, put them on? Are you going to build an entire big sequence for that? Are you going to have the time to do that? No, you probably just need to just be able to say, I want to take them on this list, remove them from this list, remove them from that. I mean, here's another thing. We save you money on your autoresponder, because a lot of times you're having to use very complicated autoresponders like ActiveCampaign and all these guys, and they're like hundreds of dollars a month if you're really wanting to get all the features. Well, I mean, I'll be honest and tell you that the autoresponder we're using right now is MailerLite. We have over 10,000 leads, and guess what we're paying per month? $50. Trust me, right now we've done that. We used to be with Infusionsoft. We were paying over $500 almost. We were paying almost $500 a month just to actually do business. Yeah. These are the things that we wanted to solve. We moved from there to MailerLite. We knew that we could just make a sequence of emails, and whenever someone doesn't meet that criteria, ConvertPages will just grab them and pull them right out of that email sequence. Right as they opt in, boom, pull them out. So that's the difference. Is just the back end. The back end is different to Converttree.
And you will be showing everything, like all the features you've shown me, like on our call. You will be showing it on November 29th on the walkthrough webinar, right?
That's right. I'll be showing you all the nitty gritty inside the app, how we do stuff, custom domains, split testing.
Hey guys, really, my jaw dropped when I saw embedded payment gateway. You will fall off your chair. It's going to be crazy. All right, another question. You think with a funnel you need more budget?
Do you think with a funnel you need more budget? Actually, when Todd Brown, the guy who started ConversionFly, we actually built a SaaS site for ConversionFly, and he told me that he would never put money on building a website. He would always put money on building a funnel. A funnel is much more direct than a website. With a funnel, you actually need less budget because you're getting your answer right away. Did it work or didn't it work? Imagine all the resources that you are going to have to put into building an entire website. You have like what, 10 pages to a website or something like that. You spend all your time, your energy, you build an entire website only to realize that whole website is not actually good for the prospect. It's not actually the right one. Well, why don't you just put up a page today? Why don't you just put up a landing page now and see how it converts?
And fail fast eventually, right?
Yeah, fail fast, exactly.
Yeah.
Build a funnel today. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Build another funnel
you will build another tomorrow.
That's right, exactly. And you know, it's so funny because a lot of times people say when you're converting online, you want to make sure that you're converting often until you get something. You want to make sure you're hitting it. A lot of times there was one company, and this sounds daunting, but they said we built, for every successful funnel we have, we've built 1,000 bad funnels. Whoa, that's crazy.
That is
so
crazy.
You know, they always say the same thing. I mean, even the big dogs in the business, they say you're one funnel away from, you know, your whole life changing. They say that. And the reason why they say that is because you are pretty much, if you can find the right audience with the right offer, with the right you know, look and the right feel, you've got conversions on the line. Once you have that, now you can duplicate that. Now you can move it on. That's why a funnel is actually more efficient. And Todd Brown always used to say this. He used to say, if I had 3 days and $0 to make money, all I need is a funnel.
Imagine a sales funnel like a sales rep who's working 24/7, but a good sales rep if you build it correctly. All right,
exactly.
Ty, let's jump to another question. We're going live with another webinar in 32 minutes, and we have still quite a lot of questions.
Oh, come on.
All right. How does it, okay, all right, this one. Yeah, there is any funnel for real estate.
So all of our funnels,
templates.
Yeah, so there are templates available, and real estate agents can take advantage of them. Real estate people, we built them kind of non-niche related, because what other funnel builders do is that they put all the niches there and then they kind of lock themselves in. What we did was we provided just beautiful templates, and then what you can do is just go in, brand them, make them your color, and literally just put your own ideas there. The concept, and you'll see later on tomorrow, the next day, as we begin talking to you about the ideas behind funnels, is you don't necessarily need a built for real estate funnel. What you really need to do is build the right funnel for that particular real estate company, because otherwise then your funnels just look like everyone else's. When your funnels look like everyone else's, what's called market fatigue, the market gets tired and your conversions go down. Yes. You want to build something dynamic for them, for that. Let's say if you're an agency, you know, which if you're buying the lifetime deal, you're going to get the ability to, share your funnels with your clients. You're going to be able to see this and say, well, you know, these are the funnels that you're going to need. What we're going to be doing in the training is we're going to be releasing funnels. We're going to have a feature here in the next couple of days coming out where you can actually share your funnel. So what we can do is basically do a webinar where Tyler and I will build a real estate funnel, and then we're just going to release it on a link, kind of like what we do with Marketplan.io. We build an entire niche funnel, and then we basically just release it. And we did that with the 3 most used funnels recently, and we just released the links to those. And so you can actually see that on the Marketplan blog. But that's exactly what we plan to do with ConvertPages, is make it so that within 1 click, ConvertPages will say, do you want to import this funnel, and to which folder or which project do you want to import it? You would import it immediately, and there you would have your real estate. So much more funnel templates to come. We're actually planning on putting 1 to 2 funnel templates a month in there. We already have worked really hard to put, like I said, over 500 templates there. So I'm guaranteeing you can find what you need in there. But we're going to be doing these niche specific funnels here coming up as we start rolling through the paces.
Yes. All right. We have quite a lot of questions about how many licenses will be available. It will be quite limited, guys. Something below 100 licenses will be available, so you will need to take action fast. All right. Another question. I start now for basic sales funnel. How much time I can assume to push it live?
Basic sales funnel, as long as you have the copy written, like I said, that's the reason why we built tools like Marketplan.io, because what we normally do is we write our copy first, we write our headline, we write our subheadline, we write everything out in just notes. Then what we do is we just pull up a template. We can normally finish that funnel in one day. In fact, ConvertPages.com, I don't know if you want to go there, Jakub, just go to ConvertPages.com real quick. So ConvertPages.com is actually built in 2 days. We got this built completely 2 days. This is a template inside there. We just changed up a couple things, pulled in a couple of dividers, and built this in exactly 2 days. I had a couple of images. You know, there are some templates right there that we have. Very easy to just grab and go start doing what you need to do, you know, like, you know, sales funnels.
And what I like about it, it actually looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, that we really focused on that. I mean, we spent so much money trying to make sure that these were going to be not just great in regards to their look and feel, but really usable. Like, oh, like I can actually start using this.
Yes.
And like I said, I mean, the coolest thing is, like I showed Jakub this, is not having to leave the builder to switch between your order form and your opt-in page. That's the great part, is you can be in that mindset of building it.
That's amazing part. Like what I didn't like about other funnel builders is that if you have like multiple steps, one is a lead generation page, opt-in page, then thank you page, and some upsell and so on. But you need to go out of the builder to change the step and then go inside the step. But with ConvertPages, you can actually do everything in one screen and just changing it, and changes dynamically on your screen, which is amazing.
Right. Yeah, we try to remove every frustration we had, you know?
Yeah. Will free Marketplan work with ConvertPages? Can it beat ClickFunnels?
Okay, there's two questions. Can it beat ClickFunnels? I mean, again, it really, we're not here to try to beat anyone. And again, it's not because I don't think that in many ways that we're better. I just think that, you know, ConvertPages is built to be more than just a funnel builder. So I don't want to just say that we can beat them. Really, the goal is to just have a different kind of product out, and to say, like, this product helps you convert in every phase. Whether you're capturing leads on your blog, or you can make orders on your embedded, like what you were saying, Jakub, orders on your funnel,
yes.
Orders on your other pages. You can actually give the code to an affiliate and you know, clone a funnel, give him a code, and basically you can control what's on his blog from where you're at. You can make it a full page, or make it a pop-up, or make it on the page, or whatever you want to do. It's amazing, very powerful. And the other part is, will free Marketplan work with ConvertPages? Yes, I mean, as in regards to building it, absolutely. You can build from within Marketplan. You will not be able to track it, but if you have ConvertPages, we have an entire UTM analytics system built in there as well, which will be retroactive with Marketplan and retroactive back to ConvertPages. So when you create a UTM with ConvertPages, you can measure how many leads, sales, visitors came through ConvertPages. But then, like, when that UTM actually hits and you have the Marketplan code on those pages, it'll automatically transfer over to Marketplan. Vice versa, if you make it from Marketplan, it will legitimately just be imported into ConvertPages right away. So yes, in regards to making it, it will work with ConvertPages, absolutely.
All right. Any chance to get Indian payment gateway integrations?
So we are actually working on a PayPal integration. I'm not sure if we will move to other integrations right away. We would like to, It's just that we really do want to focus on all of the lead-based platforms first. So the first thing that we're going to go after when it comes to integrations is we're going to go after, you know, Customerly, Intercom, all of those chat stuff. We're going to go through all of the webinar platforms. Right now we have 14, I think it's 14, it might be 16 autoresponders that are available. We have, you know, MailerLite, MailChimp, you know, ActiveCampaign, Aweber. I mean, we have pretty much all of the main guys, including, you know, some of the even smaller guys. Like I said, we have a Moosend. We're going to be doing Moosend. I've watched, you know, like the LTD trends and all of the different possibly a Platformly integration, just depending on, like I said, we have a dynamic roadmap that you can go ahead and, you know, talk to us on that roadmap.
What is the link?
I think it's just called convertpages.com/roadmap. I mean, it's just allows you to see the roadmap. I could be wrong. Maybe Tyler knows the actual. I know we should have had this done. Sorry,
yeah.
1 second.
So guys, if you want to see what's coming, convertpages.com/roadmap.
That's right. So you'll see like what we're working on. You'll see what's done, what's not done. And we're going to be pushing this out. Like I said, we have feature voting section, which allows you to vote. If you were to go up there on the top, allows you to vote on the features you want to see coming next. This is really important because you can kind of see everything that's needed in regards to, like I said, we have the PayPal integration that's actually coming up now. So we actually we're kind of getting things going here with being able to create the other payment gateway. So hopefully that's,
all right,
you'll see that coming up.
What if you miss lifetime deal as it's limited number of licenses? So Ty,
right.
What if?
Right. So right after we run the lifetime deal, you know, we are going to be running an annual on PitchGround, and it's going to be the lowest annual that we will probably ever release. When I say probably, you know, I don't know what the future holds, but I do know for sure that this is probably the lowest annual we've ever sold. And this is like, I mean, you will not get a funnel builder for this price. I'm not even saying that even the yearly price, you're not going to be able to get a full-fledged system. And we're not cutting features, by the way. We are not cutting features. You know, we're not going to say, oh, if you pay this much, you're going to get. No, we're saying like there's a limit on traffic. There's a limit on certain pieces of the tech in regards to how many of the integrations and stuff. But really, other than that, like it's unlimited funnels, unlimited domains. We're basically saying you can make pop-ups, you can make rules, you can make all these things. Hey, it's just about how much of that do you want on those annuals. And so we have like I said, a very low priced, very moderately priced annual for you to grab your hands on right now. Like I said, lower than any of the funnel builders. And it's only because, you know, I guess Udit is able to convince us in the pricing department. He's like, you know, Ty, you gotta do this. And they're just like, okay, I guess we're going to trust the genius that is Udit. So yeah, we've made this available. Like I said, there's limited lifetime codes because like I said, guys, I mean, we're trying to really build something great here. And I would so appreciate the community just coming alongside and just saying like, listen, Ty, we get it, you know, like the question you guys first asked, do you guys have enough resources? Well, my question to you is, do you guys believe in us? Do you guys believe that we can do this? Do you believe that we can make the best funnel builder on the market? And do you believe that we could make Marketplan.io the top solution when it comes to everything else that you would need in your business? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do nothing but deliver the best. And like I said, I mean, we've got very, very high expectations for what's to come, and we want to see it go really great. The problem is that when you run a lifetime deal and you just give everybody a lifetime deal, you're pretty much putting a stamp of your date on your whole company, and you're saying, we're only going to exist for this long. Because after we run out of the money, which in the SaaS business, you're hiring developers all the time. And when you're hiring developers all the time, you're also hiring marketing, you know, either you're hiring graphic specialists. I mean, you know, Jakub, you guys running PitchGround, you know what it takes to run that, right?
Yeah.
It's a machine. And so like, listen, do you believe in the machine? That's what I ask people. Do you believe that we can do it? Do you believe that we have the competency to build something incredible? I'm hoping that you see how incredible our work can be with Marketplan. I'm not saying that to be prideful. I'm just saying I hope that the quality of usability and structurability with Marketplan and what we've shown you is coming with Marketplan is a good hope of what you being able to say, you know what, let me get behind this company. Let me actually get behind this company and see what's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So to sum up your answer, there will be a yearly plan available after the lifetime deal, which you can grab for a very good price. Oh, okay. So what agency means? Can we give access to funnels to clients to edit pages, etc., or something else?
Yes. So you will be able to give your funnels over, and they will be branded to your liking. So they will have a white label access. What they are not, just want to make sure I'm clear, is they are not reseller. So we're not a reseller. We don't allow you to sell that. We want you to be an agency. That's what agency means. It means that you are, you are able to make it look like yours, but you're giving access to your clients, not selling the funnel builder itself. So that's the big difference, is you're not becoming the funnel seller. You're actually just the guy who's inviting people in, and you don't necessarily want them to know about ConvertPages. You just want them to know about your brand, and you want it to look like your brand. So we're going to be delivering on that with the white label access. Is it white label under CP brand? No, it is not. Like I said, you're going to be able to, if you buy the white label option, you are going to be able to brand it with your brand, your color, and you're going to be able to, put your name there so that they're not going to know anything that's in there. Like I said, what we've done, you'll see the way we've built the builder, the way we've done everything. We've made it so that it's very easy to just change out a couple pieces. You'll be changing color, you'll be changing a logo, you'll be changing the name of your company, kind of like what we did with the white label of Marketplan.io. Very similar to that, inviting people in.
All right, another question. Is there any downside to taking visitors away from your main site with a funnel builder? I'm thinking Google tracking visitors activity.
That's that question. I can see why it would be asked, but if in the actuation of it, it doesn't exist, in the sense that, is there a downside in taking visitors from your main site? I don't think you would be taking visitors from your main site. The visitors that go to your main site are going to go to your main site. What you want to be doing is converting them on that main site. And then based on those conversions on those main sites, being able to convert them into actual customers. So like I said before, I mean, like I'll give you an example. If you let me share my screen real quick, Jakob, I can pull this up real quick.
All right, but we have 2 more questions right now.
Okay. You want to do? I'll show that later.
All right. So WordPress integration available in ConvertPages.
Well, so we didn't want to do a direct WordPress integration, and the biggest reason why is because, man, WordPress is changing all the time, and we wanted to make sure that what we built was built to last. And so if you were to just get like a tracking code manager or any kind of app like that, you can embed your funnel or multiple funnels all over your WordPress site, ready to work with WordPress. We actually have tutorials showing you how to do it, tutorials showing you what plugins are best to use with it. Like I said, because we didn't want to put our resources into trying to make sure that we're going to play the catch-up game every time WordPress says, we got a new version, we got version this, version that, and then everything changes, and then our developers have to take their time off of building a quality funnel builder to a WordPress plugin. We want to make sure that what we're delivering to you is the ability to have those work regardless of what version of WordPress ever comes out. That's the goal, is to have it self-updatable. The other thing about that is with the code is self-updatable. So you don't have to repaste the code. Once you paste the code one time, you change it, you publish it, it's the new version is live on your WordPress site.
That's smart.
Yeah.
This is very interesting, but we need to know what active integrations you have right now. So I think this is the perfect question to start sharing your screen and show us the show us the thing about this question. What I wanted to what you wanted to this one.
Absolutely.
No, I think it was another one.
Yeah, it was the one after that, right?
This one, yeah. Yeah, this one. All right. So yeah, please share your screen. I will check meanwhile some other questions and we'll get them answered.
Oh, I think it needs you to stop your screen
Yep.
share. Okay. So, can you guys see it?
Yep.
Okay. So you'll see here on Converttree, this is a product that we're using. You come here to Converttree and we have a lot of traffic coming to this. We are ranking 5th for conversion tracking software on Google, which sends us customers per month. We don't actually spend on traffic. I'll answer the integration part right now. We are doing Infusionsoft, Stripe, you know, I'm looking at the autoresponders. Let me go ahead and just grab here. This is ConvertPages, by the way, so you can see it. But let me go ahead and grab here. Let's go to more actions. You can see here if I wanted to add, we've got Zapier. I could add a new action here. We can have multiple actions, but I can basically say autoresponder, and I can you know, click here to add a connection. You'll see here, this is with Stripe and Infusionsoft.
Oh, that's so good.
These are the ones that we allow you to actually do payment gateways with. And so you have everything you need there. And then like, if we were to go to, let's say an opt-in form, let me just see if I have one here. I think it's here on the sales page. Or is it on video one? Anyway, let's just pull one in. So you can at any point just drag an opt-in form in, create its name, just call it opt-in, create it. And right there, I'm going to pull this up and I'm going to say add connection. Now we have active campaign, MailerLite, send in blue. Let's just add another one, show you the others that are there. Active campaign, Aweber, campaign monitor, campaign, ConvertKit, Drip, Get Response, HubSpot, iContact, Infusionsoft, MadMimi, MailChimp, Mail Relay, MailerLite, Send in Blue. And then, like I said, we have more to come. And then I said we have Stripe and Infusionsoft with the payment gateway with PayPal coming. Let me answer that question in regards to
leaving the page,
you know,
taking page from the taking people from the page. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll see here, like if I refresh this page, this is a WordPress site. Now we wanted to convert people on this site. Now we need to be able to convert them 2 steps. So right now we have here, get instant demo. That right there is a pop-up, right? That's one of our funnels starting right there, is watch the video, give us your name, your phone number. There, I just try to exit. There's another one, name, email, profit pinpointing. This is turning our site visitors into customers.
This is all ConvertPages.
This is all, you can build all of this with ConvertPages. You can build all of these pieces with ConvertPages, and they're laying on the page right now. They're different steps. So I come in on here. This is one. This is one. This is one. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when the exit pop, 5. 5 different segues that people can take, and this is a 1-page funnel. 5 different funnels built with 1 page. That's the idea, is to have a dynamic way to convert people using 1 page that could be converted in many different ways. You can sign up for this, you can have that, you have an exit pop that comes up when that happens. This happens, that happens. You have everything you need to make sure that this thing works exactly the way it should. And like I said, this funnel converts very well for us. We have never stopped converting for a SaaS product. This has never stopped converting at a great rate for us. We have almost a 50% order form completion rate with just a small page like this. And I'm actually going to show you how to build a dynamic sales page, how we're able to do that right here on one of the webinars that we do. I'm going to show you the 8 key things that I did on this page that helped convert it. And I'm going to show you how we've built that into all of the ConvertPages templates. And so, like I said, we've got all these integrations. We've got all these ways for you to, like I said, you can add connections. I can show you right here. You can edit the confirmation element. It just says, congrats, you just signed up. Or we could just shoot them to go to next step. You can say what step you want them to go to. Maybe I want them to go to from sales page to video 1 after they opt in. And let's say I wanted to put that, maybe here as like a fully wide version of that and just move it up. Again, everything fully customizable coming out of here, going into the fields, go into that button. Maybe I want the button to kind of match. I can go ahead and grab that, get like a little bit of a darker vibe going for the sign up button. Maybe, replace this here with the opt-in right there. And maybe inside here, I could go to the last name. Maybe I don't need the last name. Maybe I just need the name and the email. I can go ahead and line this up so it looks exactly the way I need it to look. And right there, I've created a sign up form right there. And that was that easy. Once I've connected that with my autoresponder, going here, add connection, I can say, yep, let's do my MailChimp account. And what I want to do is I want to put them on the buyers. Actually, I just want to put them on the newsletter list. And if I wanted to remove them from another list I have, I can do that as well. And I'm going to go ahead and click done. And it's going to go ahead and connect them up. And there we go. I'm ready to go with this page.
I like how
just like
fast
that,
it
I
is.
created a lead page. So yeah, so that's pretty much just a little demo here, but I know we'll get into it way more, just the nitty gritty.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll get much more done, but that's the idea, is just creating something fast, being able to get to it fast, being able to integrate fast. Like I said, we have more integrations to come. We know the tools that you're using. Like I said, some of you are using Moosend, some of you are using Customerly. You've gotten some of these lifetime deals. Some of you are using, I don't know, like I said, we want to see you request what kind of autoresponders you would like to see so that we can get that all ready to roll.
Amazing.
We're excited. We're excited.
Ty, thanks a lot. I'm really excited for other webinars as well, because you shared so much value and so many people are watching right now. Guys, you asked more questions. I noted them all and we'll be answering in upcoming webinars. And tomorrow, on November 27th, we talk about how you can create your offer, because without offer, no funnel is actually for you. You need the right offer to sell it using funnels. So we will talk about how you can come up with the perfect offer for your business and how you should choose the right sales funnel for your specific use case. So Ty will share some golden nuggets again with us. So make sure that you will join same time. Everywhere, no matter whatever you're watching, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, we're everywhere right now. And just make sure that you will join and prepare some questions as well, because we'll be answering them. And then we will be talking about the little known secrets for making your sales funnels work long-term and predictably. So Ty actually scratched the surface a little bit with Conversionfly and what they did. So this is actually what we'll discuss on November 28th. And November 29th, finally, step-by-step guide for creating your sales funnel in ConvertPages and huge Q&A. And of course, the deal will be live on our website. So thanks everybody for joining. Ty, thanks for thorough preparation and for everything you shared. Is there anything else you would like to share with Pitch Grounders?
Oh, no, just thank you so much, Jakub, for the opportunity to come on today. And as usual, we're big fans of PitchGround, big fans of what you guys do, and we're thankful that we're able to come to PitchGround and be a part of everything that's going on here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much as well. Yeah, it's really an honor to work with you guys.
Awesome.
All right, Ty, we'll talk tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see everybody who is here tomorrow as well.
All right, guys.